What do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions about the type of service that you guys provide?
I'll go with two. The first is if you read any article about ketamine therapy online, it'll start with like horse tranquilizer, also known as K, or one said super acid. I don't know who came up with that. It was like a Mad Lib, but there's this idea that it's this dangerous party drug or an animal drug or something else, and it's just not. I mean, well, let me put it differently. It is used in animals, so are tons of other drugs, but it's a human drug that was approved by the FDA for humans and is used every day. Every ambulance you see driving down the street has ketamine in it. Every ER has it. And it's got a remarkable effectiveness and safety profile. And as a mental health treatment, more than 100 studies have shown it's really effective, fast-acting treatment for mental health. So yes, it can be abused, and it is in some cases, but I think that really detracts from the fact that it is an incredibly powerful mental health tool in a world where a lot of the last generation treatments like SSRI, pills, and talk therapy aren't getting it done for a lot of people. And as kind of a related point, the other misconception, I think people wonder about this at-home model and this telehealth model. Can it really be safe? Can it really be effective? There have been more articles than I can count calling it the Wild West, ketamine therapy through telehealth. And I think what our studies showed today is that when it's done right, it can be incredibly safe and incredibly effective for treating mental health. But, not all providers are created equal. I think, the reason our programs are successful is because we have clinical practice guidelines developed by the leading experts in psychiatry and ketamine therapy. We have these really comprehensive programs. It's not just the medicine, it's coaching, it's preparation work and integration afterwards to help you get more out of treatment. It's in-session audio, it's group integration sessions and community so you can meet other people going through treatment. And so there's this misconception that it's just the Wild West, or maybe it's just drive-through medicine, but nothing could be further from the truth. I mean, our providers are spending 7+ hours with each client, and we're seeing incredible results like you see in this study today.
Yeah, it seems like you guys focus a lot on user experience. You guys do have an app where you guys provide meditations and different kind of like guidelines for people to be able to follow with their treatment. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So I think psychedelic medicine, well, it's been around for a long time in a lot of different forms, but I think ketamine therapy 1.0 was really just the medicine only. And, in the early to mid 2000s, 2010s, if you got ketamine therapy, it probably meant you go to a doctor's office, they hook you up to an IV, and afterwards they send you home. And that was actually really effective. Believe it or not, most of the studies of ketamine have been done in that form, and they've shown it's incredibly effective for depression, anxiety, and other treatments. What we built with Mindbloom is really ketamine therapy 2.0, which is medicine plus coaching, content, and community. And so you go into the mobile app and you don't just take the medicine, you do preparation work beforehand. So you have meditations, exercises, intention setting, ways to actually get more out of treatment by going in with more intentionality. So in the psychedelic medicine space, people talk a lot about set and setting, meaning, your mindset going
Hmm.
into a session and your physical setting, what's around you. And so the app is really great for helping you get that mindset right and be in a space that's conducive to healing. And our guides are playing a big role in that too. Guides meet with clients on Zoom before the first session to help them prepare and get in the right set, get their setting correct, comfortable and conducive to healing. But then again, after the session, you get back in the app, you get journaling prompts. We have new AI tools to help people integrate it, because what we've seen is if you just take the medicine and go about your day afterwards, yeah, you'll probably get some benefit. But we think our programs are even more effective than that because we're giving you these extra tools to help prepare beforehand and then integrate afterwards. And that's delivered through our app and through coaches who meet one-on-one and hold these group integration sessions where you can meet with other people going through treatment. And I love these. I was a client before I worked here. I went to integration sessions and groups, and it blew my mind. I mean, psychedelic medicine and ketamine therapy, if you haven't done it before, it's kind of like seeing a new color. There's not really a frame of reference or something to compare it to. It's not quite like being drunk or, some other substance. It's new. And I think so many people, myself included, when they go through that, they want to have people to talk about it with. Like, oh my God, you won't believe this experience I had and how it's changed my life. And we
Right.
have these group integration sessions for people to be able to share that.